What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Velox 18 Trucking. I just can't do it. Roll the music.
All right, gotta love my beautiful bride. She's awesome. She's awesome. But anyway, so I'm home. Been home for a couple days, and well, gotta rewind the story a little bit. If you guys didn't watch the previous video, my previous video, I was forced to kind of push off a load because Taylor Farms took 5.5 hours to unload me, and I'm telling you now, it was the grace of God that Taylor Farms took forever. Grace of God because, well, so that it ruined my whole week. In fact, I think I put that in the title of the video. Taylor Farms messed up my whole week, and so that is true, but not all the way. It was a blessing in disguise because I got home. I got home Wednesday afternoon. I came straight back, took a shower, just passed through the house a little bit. I wasn't feeling 100%, kind of was tired, and I had associated it with maybe just being out on the road and sleeping in the truck and kind of feeling nah. So anyway, I had to go to bed super early too because that appointment that they had rescheduled for me was a butt early appointment down in Fresno. So I had my alarm set for 4 a.m. And so anyway, so went to bed super early. Didn't really see my family, which was also a blessing in disguise because I woke up in the middle of the night with severe chills, went back to sleep, and woke up again. I could tell I had a fever this time, so I got up and I went, and it was 3 a.m, and I was shivering, and I took my temperature. I had a minor fever, about 100 degrees, and so I decided then, I said, you know what, I'm sick. I can't, with all this COVID stuff going around, I can't be going and toughing it out to go pick up this load. So I called CR England, had to cancel on them after they had already pushed the load from Wednesday pickup to a Thursday pickup for me because I was going to be late because of Taylor Farms. But, they did it to keep me on the load. And and that was a whole long story. I stayed communicating with them throughout the morning on Wednesday morning, kind of giving them a chance to pull me off that load sooner if they wanted to get it covered on Wednesday. And they're the ones who offered it to me to push it to Thursday. And I took that opportunity. Just said, hey, we can do that. I don't like to be the guy that has to drop a load. And not that kind of load. All right. No, but I don't like to have to fall off of a load because of my own mismanagement of the scheduling and because of, and I know the receivers and shippers take forever and it's hard to know, but I have to kind of account for that as a business owner, that's what happens, that it's more normal than it should be. So anyway, all that to say, yeah, so Thursday morning, my wife woke up and said, hey, so why are you still here? And I told her, well, I'm sick, and I think you should go get me a COVID test because there's different protocols and things that we have to do, especially with 4 kids in the house and they all go to different schools. We've got 3 different schools, 3 different campuses that the kids go to. The 3 olders all go to one school, but it's at 2 different campuses. So we've got 3 campuses we've got to worry about, and 2 different sets of rules and all of that kind of stuff. So she went and got me one of the rapid antigen tests. This is what it says. And that line right there at the T showed up in about 15 seconds. It says wait 15 minutes, and we waited about 15 seconds. And it was pretty obvious that I had the whatever this tests for, the protein that this tests for, which doesn't necessarily mean that you automatically have COVID, but being that I already had symptoms and fever, and then I had this test, most likely I have COVID. I'm not going to go and waste my time to go and get an actual test that takes 2 days to come back because I do have symptoms. Therefore, what's the point of, if I didn't have symptoms and I somehow had to test and then they tried to quarantine me and the only way I could get out of quarantine is if I took a negative test. Then I definitely would go get a test. But that's not what this is. This is me being sick, probably with COVID, and so I just figure I'm gonna follow the protocols. The protocols right now are 5 days of isolation, which I'm only on day 2. So I'm like, because they count Wednesday when I came in the room. Wednesday night was day 0. So, yesterday was day 1. Today's day 2. So I've got until Monday to be stuck in this room. I'm gonna lose my mind. I know I am. But anyway, so I you got to isolate for 5 days, and then as long as you haven't had a fever within the last 24 hours, then you can get out of isolation after 5 days. Wear a mask when you're in public, all that good stuff. So that's kind of to me, that's basically, minus the mask stuff, that's basically what we did when we were kids, when we got the flu, right? You would be sick, you'd be down a few days, you'd feel better that first day when you didn't have a fever. And I remember my mom would always force me to stay home an extra day, and it killed me. Not that I wanted to go to school, like I wasn't eager to go to school, but I wanted to go outside and play, I wanted to run, I wanted to do all the stuff, and my mom would always force me to stay inside. So basically, she's smarter than I was back then, and same thing applies now. Once you break your fever, you take an extra day to make sure that you're no longer contagious, and then boom, I'm good to go. So that's what I'm doing. I'm in the middle of this quarantine, or isolation, they call it. Quarantine is different than isolation somehow. But anyway, I haven't gotten into like all of the stuff around this virus because I'm not really. There's a lot of like extreme opinions on this thing, and I don't side with any of them, so I really don't like to bring it up. But now I have it, and so this is the video you get, me sitting in my bedroom. And but also my beautiful wife, who started this video, she went and left and got my truck cleaned up for me. So she actually recorded quite a bit of footage, and is gonna take us home the rest of the video. That's what she's gonna do. So check it out. And Jessica, thank you so much for everything you're doing, serving me, and waiting on me hand and foot, and making sure I have everything I need, and for going to the truck and cleaning it up. And I left it pretty dirty for you. If you guys watch the footage, you might be able to catch a couple of my pee bottles that didn't get emptied before she had to go in there. So I'm really sorry, Jessica. That's embarrassing. I can't believe I just said that on YouTube. All right. But yeah, Jessica, take it away.
Hey, everybody. It is Mrs. Velox. Mrs. Velox, Mrs. Velox. I don't know how Nick does this. This is like so uncomfortable for me. Anyways, little update. Nick got COVID on that. He is good. He's fine. He struggled with a fever a day or two, and then he's been really doing okay. Feels yucky, then he doesn't. But nothing extreme. Anyways, he, I think, got sick on the road somewhere. So I'm going to his truck. I'm going to Hueso, and I'm gonna clean everything out, disinfect everything. He wanted me to start the truck for him since it's been sitting. Just clean it out, all the things. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take you along for the ride a little bit. We'll see how much I record when I get there, but I will at least show you always, so, and maybe a before and after shot of how dirty it really was, because I'm sure it was dirty. Anyways, yeah, that's what's happening. I hope everyone else is well out there, and no one else has COVID, because it sucks. I've been sleeping on in the kids' room on the floor, which is just done wonders for my back. Anyway, so yeah, so that's what's going on with us. Everyone else is super good, all negative tests. Just Nick was only positive. So he basically came home from being gone 3-ish days, and then he took a shower, went to bed. So he didn't even see a couple of our kids at all, and he's been quarantined for just a few days. So yeah, I hate all this. It's so dumb. But we're doing all the things that we're supposed to do. And yeah, so hopefully no one else gets it. But right now, I'm going to go to Hueso and clean her up and make her all fresh for when he is 100% and can go back to work, so we don't keep getting this stupid virus. All right. All right. I'm here at the yard. I thought about doing like setting up the phone and like doing a time lapse of like cleaning it, but I think that if I do that, because it's not a huge sleeper, you know, that basically the whole video will be my backside, and I'm not just about that life. So I think I'll show you like a before and after. Nick said it was dirty because of the winter months. Sorry, my hair is very distracting right now. Ladies in the house, when your hair is a little crazy, it just is distracting. And I have a lot of hair and it's very curly because of all the moisture in there. Anyways, riveting. So yeah, I'm gonna go in, and like I said, I'll show a little before shot, a little after shot, and then yeah, I know Nick is gonna do some sort of video, some sort of content, I think, and he might put this in if I approve it once I see it, because I'm the final, I'm the boss, really. Nick tries to pretend that he's the boss, but we all know I'm the boss. See, I'm the boss. I should actually get a shirt that says that I'm the boss, because I am. Anyways, here, let me spin you guys. There's a Hueso. There we go, we focused. There she is. So I will go and unload the supplies I brought, and then show you how dirty it is, because I'm sure it's dirty. All right, so a lot of you guys have said your wife should dispatch, or you guys should do teams, and you know what? My hat goes off to Alice, who's the other half of Trucking Together with Martin, and Kyle from Nevada Trucking and Trails, and I cannot remember his little sweet wife's name right now. I'm sorry. But I mean, my hat goes off to you, but no thank you. I'm not doing it. But Nick asked me to start it, and I'm a little scared. I am, because even though I grew up around trucks and like my whole life, that's all my dad ever did, I'm kind of scared to do it. So he said, put it in, turn it 5 seconds, and then start it. So here we go. I'm so nervous. Okay, let me turn it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, yep. Can I get it? Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. I don't know what I'm doing. Am I? Oh. Is this? Yeah, we're in neutral. Oh. Ooh, I did it. I was turning it the wrong way. I don't know what any of this means. But, what does this mean? I don't know what this means. This is why I shouldn't do stuff. Why is it beeping? It's probably nothing. It's probably fine. Maybe I'll call Nick and I'll ask him why it's beeping so early. Maybe it beeps. I'm done. I don't know. Ugh. Everything's fine. So I called Nick, and he was like, it's just the brakes. It's just the air. And I was like, but why is it beeping so long? And then like as soon as he answered, it stopped beeping. So I was like, okay, so everything's fine. And you all knew that, and you guys were all laughing at me and probably making fun of me, but whatever. I don't want mean comments, okay? Because I'm not like Nick. I don't like it when people are mean. So we're gonna let this guy run. What up, homie? Let this guy run run for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna do a before little video clip of the whole truck, how dirty it is. It's not that bad. We just need to wash that stuff because it's all functified now. Who knows? It reminds me of when my mom we would drive my dad to his truck, like on a Sunday night or a Monday for the week. and she would have like fresh bedding. And my dad is 6'4", 280, 300 pounds, varied at the time, but a big guy, played football. And so my mom's tiny. My mom's shorter and smaller than me. She's like 5 foot if she lies. And she weighs like $115. So she would come in and make his bed and stuff, because obviously it's easier for her than my big old dad trying to, just how tall he is, it's hard. So anyways, it's kind of like a weird, funny, full circle moment. I'm coming in, doing his bed. I am going to disinfect everything and leave the truck open, hopefully get that COVID out of here. So anyways, all right, I will do it before real quick, and then when I'm done, I'll do it after. Oh, and there she goes. All right, we'll see you in a minute. All right, here's the before. I'm short, so it's all his trash. We'll get rid of that. And let's see what we got here. Oh, little snacky snacks. Gotcha. Some trash up there. Some shoes in the shower, chunkless. So I will get her all cleaned up, and then we'll come back for an after. Hopefully it looks better. Hello. So I don't know how long I've been here, for a little bit. Thing that's a bummer though, I feel good. Like, I disinfected everything he could possibly touch. I've had both doors open. I'm keeping everything, sanitary. He does not, his vacuum that he has for inside the truck is not charged. It's like really unsatisfying not to be able to vacuum up all of the crap. This little guy, sad. He's dead. Let's see. And then he dies. Yep, that's it. That's all we got. Let me turn you guys around to show you what I did do. So every little surface, all of that got clean. It's all shiny. The seat, this, but look at that. As Gussie would say, sad pumpkin. All of that. I'm so sad to leave it. Now, I'll probably wipe it down. Ooh, are those empty or full? I'll have to check that. But I took that was full of clothes. We're gonna wash that. Stripped everything. I'm also gonna spray it down. All the trash that was there, those are just empty bags for when he needs more trash bags. So, yeah, we're gonna clean it a little bit more. But that's pretty much, we don't have a vacuum. So I'm like it's very anticlimactic for me. Pretty much bummed that I can't vacuum all the dirt and the schmutz. But it is sanitized. We're going to de-COVID this baby so that Nick can get back to work. No, but really, yeah, I think that's it. I don't know. Maybe we'll do a check-in with Nick when we get home. I wanted to say about the fundraiser that we're doing. Thank you. Those of you who were able, no pressure, but those of you who, someone getting pulled over. Popo got somebody. Little ADD. Oh, he's just still going. He's just not stopping. Oh, there he is, finally stopping. How long was he gonna go without stopping? Right here, he had his lights on. He went about half a mile, maybe further, not even putting his brakes on. The cop has his lights on. Anyways, maybe I'm more like Nick than I think I am. Anyways, the fundraiser for human trafficking of children. I just want to say thank you. I've sprayed stuff in here and I think it's getting to my throat. Or COVID. No. But the fundraiser. We're not like holding our Velox stuff for hostage. We just saw an opportunity to bless a ministry that is way more important than selling merch. Now, I believe, and I know Nick believes, that God has given us this truck and the vision that he has not only for our family, but the channel to bless others. And this is one of those ways where we can bless others. And so if you're into that, cool. If you're here for content only and you think Nick's like a funny dork, that's really cute, then cool. It's fine. There's no, like, don't feel obligated. It's just, social media and YouTube people use for a lot of things that are meaningless or even bad. So it's really cool. I know it's important to us to be mindful that what we have is from God. Nick's health, us being able to buy the truck and all the things, anything is a blessing from the Lord, and that's how we view it, and that's how we want to treat the things that we do have on this earth, because you only get one dang life. And so anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I don't get on here very often. Being in front of the camera is not my gig. Don't like it. Don't like the subjecting myself to potential scrutiny. I'm not into it. But I've just been so thankful and grateful to see how y'all treat Nick for the goofy, fun-loving guy that he really is. So anyways, fundraiser, if you can do it, if you feel so inclined, awesome. If not, we're still glad you're here. And I hope no one else gets COVID. Peace. I was gonna try to make fun of my husband and do like a "What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Velox 18 trucking." I just can't do it. I don't know how he does this, y'all. I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he's just silly. You guys get you get the best. He's the best. Anyways, I was gonna try and I can't do it. Roll the music.
All right, so that's it for this video. The Velox, COVID Velox, I don't know. COVID-18. Oh, that's what it is. Truck in California with COVID-19. Yeah, so that's, that reminds me, my nephew, he posted in one of the lives, he came in one of the lives as Truck in California with Velox 19 at some point. That's funny. Silas, you're funny. All right. Anyway, so that's it for this this video. Jessica, thank you again for cleaning out the truck and for, basically making a whole video yourself. She says she doesn't like to be in front of the camera, but she's pretty good at it, isn't she? Maybe I'm just partial, but I think she's pretty awesome. I think she could do more camera time. I have to be careful not to call her eye candy for the channel, because I remember when she was working her job when we were first married. She was like 21 years old, and she was a receptionist at a property management company. And some guy said something about her being eye candy for the front desk, and she took offense to it. Mainly not because he was being a creep, which he was, and she didn't like that, but because it belittled the fact of what she actually did. Her actual value to the company was so far beyond eye candy for the front desk. And so she took major offense to this guy saying that, even though he's trying to give her a compliment, say she was pretty and be a creep about it. But she took offense to it. F you, dude. I do so much to keep this place running, and I'm very competent at my job and at everyone in the office's job, because basically she became kind of a personal assistant to everyone in the office, because that's what receptionists do a lot of times. They just end up being everyone's assistant. So anyway, shout out to all the receptionists out there. Shout out to Jessica, because she's amazing, and she is the Velox 18 eye candy for the channel. And that's about all I got to say about that. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load, which won't be until later next week, once I clear all these the isolation times and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll talk to you guys then. Love you guys. Peace out. I'll probably go live some point over the weekend because I am going to be bored. Peace.